What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to Some Dungeon Defenders 2. It's been a long time. I know you all like to see me suffer. So here I am in floor number 485. I've been getting lots of requests to do some more Onslaught. I don't plan on grinding this at all. Do not expect to see me trying to do some big Onslaught push. My Onslaught days are over. You guys know how I feel about Onslaught. It's just a very grindy and not very rewarding game mode. So, I'm going to do it here because y'all want to see it. Because you like to see me in pain. I know how you are. Anyway, here we are, floor 485. We got the Ramparts. Let's start off right here. We got Cyfrost Whompers, Pilot On, and Power Block. So, first things first. Cyfrost. So we got frost mobs. 42 of the 54 enemies are going to be taking double damage to fire. So we're going to get some fire in here. I'm going to go with just a 1-amp warrior build. However, I am going to stack on just an extra little bit of fiery deliciousness to make sure that this lane gets handled. So why don't we go, instead of just one, we'll go 2 flame auras. And let's see, do we have a Lavamancer around here anywhere? Where can we get a Fisher? Let's pop a Fisher in right there. Now, running through the gear real quick, I'm using anti-frost, anti-orc defense rate Fishers. These are overcapped in defense rate for those frost orcs. Then deadly strikes and destruction. For the 1-amp warrior portion of it, we're going to get the poison from the proton beams with defense rate, tenacity, and poison servo. Now, the basis of the 1-amp warrior build, you wouldn't need the tenacity on this proton beam. However, I've got a 10 out of 10 on it. I don't want to give up a 10 out of 10, so I'm leaving it there. Ideally, I would have something else. Maybe controller servo, I think would be a great choice in that particular slot. But I'm not going to give up my 10 out of 10, so that's just how it is. Now, I'm going with Frosty Beams, Destruction, and Vamp. Then we're going to use some Reflect Beams. The Reflect Beams are going to have Shattering Torpedo, Destruction, and Vicious Strikes with Defense Rate, Tenacity, and Anti-Melee. Now, the Reflect Beam here, of course, is where you would want your Tenacity or your Automation Shard to make sure everything behind it is being protected. And then for auras, we're going to use some Flame Auras here, Anti-Melee, Anti-Chaos, Defense Rate, with Deadly Strikes and the super duper delicious double stack of Mass Destruction and Destruction. We're going to have all this stuff in here. We're going to have some boost auras with Destruction, Boosted Grasp, and Deadly Strikes, with Power Servo, Diverse Power Servo, and Defense Range Servo. I don't think I'm going to use a Sky Guard, but if I do, Controller Servo, Defense Range, and Water, with Rate, Range, and Destruction. And then we'll definitely have some Lightning Strike auras, as that's where we're going to get that Destructive Pylon in. So going with Destructive Pylon, Defense Rate, and Vamp. So, let's get it. There is our first lane, and I think I'm pretty happy with that, even though I did spend an absolute truckload of DU. Now what do we got over here? A Mega Squad Gamma. 42 little shieldy gobs. These are unstoppable, so our slows are going to do nothing for us. But the stun, which is the Petrify combo, is going to just wreck it up. So let's just go with that. Just a straight up 1-amp warrior build. Basic 180 DU, and we'll call that lane done. We're going to do the same thing over here, as we've got essentially the same lane. Pretty darn close. A whole crap load of shieldies with some geodes. Yep. And these are armored, so I actually get a little bit of a gift over here, as all of this is magic damage. So I'm going to just do the same thing. We're going to slap down a 180 DU 1-amp warrior here, and we are good. Now that leaves 400 DU, and what do we got? Oh, well, but of course, you just wouldn't be doing Onslaught if you didn't have Headstrong Assassins, so I can plan on about 16 million, maybe 17 million deaths on this run, as, you know, I'm just not going to play the Barbarian. Then we got Omega Squad down here, armored, which is going to help me out. And then we've got those frost enemies. We got Omega Squad Theta here, Power Block, and Soft Spots. Nothing really exceptional on that lane. Now, considering I've got these Headstrong Assassins, normally just to speed the map up, I would probably build here, here and then throw some stuff up top for the flyers. You know, I think I still may throw some stuff up top for the flyers, just to soften them up a bit before they make their way in. But I'm going to do the bulk of the build right here. I'm going to combine all of these lanes together. So let's see what we got. Well, we've got a bunch of DU, 320. So that is kind of nice. Let's get our basics in here. Okay, here, this would be the basics for sure. Now we know we're going to want extra fire damage. This lane doesn't really matter, to be honest. Let's go to 2 flames, something like that. We still need that reflect beam in to protect all of our hotness. That is good. Now I've got 110 DU left, which is pretty darn nice. What are we going to do with it? Do we want let's get some fissures in maybe for all that anti-frost? And I think we've got a really good looking lane here now, as that is just a lot of power on it. Can I sneak in a flame aura? Let's sneak in a flame aura as well. Now that does leave me... Let's see, do I have berserkers here? No berserkers. No berserkers. And no berserkers. Wow! That lane's got them. But that is it. Both of those lanes have them. I was going to say I'll throw another extra lightning strike in on one of these lanes. You know what? I think I'm going to. I'll throw one right, just drop it right there and call it good. Now we've got 100 DU, or 100 green mana left. Popping it into these 2 flame auras. And let's just go with it. Let's see how it works out here. Now, I think this lane is going to be no problem. Let's just take a quick peek at the first few mobs that roll out. We see that Freezy Freeze is in play, but we've got those fissures there that can't be frozen. Some mobs are pushing through, but nothing too terrible. Now these berserks, you know, berserkers will be berserkers. Those are some fussy girls, and they'll probably just run right through and do whatever the hell they want. So I do want to keep an eye on that. That lane's looking solid. I think, really, that Lava Guardian's going to need a little help, because he's probably got about way too much health. Let's see. Yeah, he's got 450 million health. Let's go ahead and spread a little love onto both of these Lava Guardians here. And really, looking at the map, I think the only thing it's really going to need is upgrades. Get these reflect beams all juicy and dishing out some pain. And since we've got that double stack of mass destruction on our auras, is that going to burn it all up? Looks like it is. That Frostfire didn't hurt none either, that's for sure. Alright, so there we go. Now this is where I want to fight. I'm going to be able to hopefully burn the assassins up right here in this area. So I want to upgrade everything else. And really the bulk, the bread and butter of the build, is without a doubt the flame auras and the reflect beam. So let's get all of the flame auras and reflect beams upgraded once. You know, I'm going to hit that fissure while I'm over here as well. Let's see, we got reflect beam and flame aura. Let's hit that reflect beam one more time since we do have a bunch of DU. And then the same thing over here, 2 ups in the reflect. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go 2 into the flame aura as well. I'm going to throw another one right here too, just for good measure. Now that should ensure I shouldn't have to pay too much attention except those Lava Guardians. The Lava Guardians will be a pain in the butt. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and put another upgrade on that reflect. That will help to deal with those Lava Guardians. And let's check it out now. Still no upgrades in this area, but I think it's going to be alright. Let's see how these Berserkers fare. Oh, they just disappeared. So, happy times for the girls. Okay, we got the Freezy Freeze coming up. That one pushed all the way through to the back, but still didn't quite make it out. We're looking pretty good, but I'm not going to take any chances. I do want to get a little bit of hero DPS going in this lane as well. Those flyers did make a little bit of a push in at the end of the last wave. Maybe I should upgrade those flame auras up top too, just to help out with the flyers just a bit. See, and we got a cannon ogre creeping on in over here. If I can fail jump my way over to it, we should be in good shape. Don't hit me, Mr. Cannon Ogre. Very, very nice. And just keep the pressure on right here in the middle. Uh-oh, somebody's making the sneak move. Oh, it's a Lava Guardian. I even said I need to pay attention to those Lava Guardians. Oof. Am I going to respawn in time to get that one? Gosh, I hope so. Alright, there we go. There's nothing left now but flyers. There's still one assassin up in there. Look at those flyers melting like butter. Man, I am just screwed here. Headstrong assassins on a non-barbarian hero is just bad news. Alright, so let's see. What do we want to do? Now, obviously, those Lava Guardians are going to be a problem. Let me go ahead and take that Reflect up to tier 5 and that Flame Aura. So that's not going to resolve that area, but it will help. Let's see. Let's soften these flyers up a little bit more. Let's get an upgrade on both of those Flame Auras. 180 left. Let's hit both Fissures. That leaves me 80. And the Reflect Beam. Please be a big old pool of mana sitting over here. Oh, there's a little bit. A little taste. Let's go ahead and hit that Reflect Beam. And that's going to leave me one more upgrade here for the middle. And what do we want to do? A Flame Aura. Well, let's just hit that Flame Aura in the back. Alright, wave 3 coming. I didn't check my bosses. That is my lazy mistake that I make all the time. I just refuse to check the bosses. It's a surprise! Surprises are not always a good thing. What's it gonna be? No news yet. Come on out, boss man. These Lava Guardians are just tough. Alright, we got Shieldy Gobs, and he's here on the middle, so it's GG. I can handle Shieldy Gobs, no problem. Let me check on these Lava Guardians here. Actually, it looks like they were going to get owned without my intervention. Let's see. Is he going to get wrecked? So close. Yeah, nice. Alright, so Lava Guardian handled. Just go ahead and put the rest of our attention on just clearing the rest of this out. Let's see if that helped the flyer lanes too. I don't expect it to burn the flyers down, but it would be nice if it gave a little bit of upfront damage on them. Doesn't really look like it's doing a ton, to be honest with you. I think I would need to get those Auras upgraded all the way for it to make a difference, but you know, then they're piling into this nightmare in the middle here. 3 Flame Auras, they got to go through there, so they're just not going to hang with that. And then these Flame Auras, of course, are buffed and boosted. Alright, so wave 4 coming. What do we want to do? I'll tell you what, I'm just so curious now what it's going to take to get these flyers to die with just that tiny setup. You know what? Let's do it for science. Let's take it all the way up. See if... I don't think that is even enough to burn them. Not enough mana to get it all. Let's see if there's a big pile laying over here again. There we go. We got our 200. I don't think... I mean, it's... What floor is it? It's 485, so... I can't imagine one Destructive Pylon buffed Flame Aura is going to be enough to take a flyer lane. But... let's at least see how soft it makes these baddies once they start coming in. And I did it again, dang it. One of these days, I will indeed check for bosses and see what's coming. I've lost so many times over that, and yet I still fail to do it. I guess we've all got our weak spots. That would be mine. Alright, flyers, come on in now. They're not going to come to the end of the wave, and there's still 300 mobs left. Might as well give a little assist here. Man, we got a big old mess coming out over here, but it looks like they're just evaporating. Look at all the shieldy gobs. Woo! Yeah, they're just melting, though. Okay, where's the Cannon Ogre? We got a Cannon Ogre in the middle. We got Draken Lord over here. Come on out, Mr. Dragon Lord. Let's see how that Petrified does. Actually, my pet or something already got him. Alright. Let's just do it. Let's just put the paint on him. Looks like the Cannon Ogre's making the push. Cannon Ogre down. Alright, now here come these flyers. Let's check this out. Tier 5 Flame Aura with Destructive Pylon. Is it going to burn any of them? Oh, it is. Holy smokes. Now, I mean, of course, that's a Chaos 8 double stacked Flame Aura. So it's got Destruction, Mass Destruction, plus it's getting hit with Destructive Pylon. But man, that is good stuff. That is so wonderful to see that it's going to burn through those. So here we are, we're on wave 5 already, so that's gone relatively smooth for the most part. Let's do it. Let's do the right thing, and let's check the lanes. This is crazy. Madness, I tell ya. So we got a Shieldy Gorbs is coming out here. We got a Skarnash coming from the Frosty lane. So we actually got it fairly easy as far as bossery goes. Nothing too terrible. So let's drop our 900. Let's drop the 900. Actually, there's nowhere to really put it over here. Let's drop some over here. Let's see, let's get that Reflect Beam all fat and juicy. Get these Flame Auras. We'll get that Fisher. Oh, that's good stuff. Let's just keep going. More upgrades, please. Okay, thanks. Alright, so we're all good to go there. And let's get wave 5 rolling here. And I think, dare I say it, shy of getting face punched by assassins, I think wave 5 might be kind of semi-AFK. Let's see, let's see. I'm gonna not contribute at all unless I absolutely have to here. Of course, it takes a while to get to that point. You gotta get those upgrades in. Oh yeah, these Lava Guardians getting smoked. Just like it's nothing. This is where there could be a problem, just the sheer number of mobs. This Lava Guardian here looks like he's really happy pushing his way through. Or nope. Nope, we got enough damage on him where he died during the Petrify. Good stuff. It's just so many stacks of damage. 2 Flame Auras, 2 Fishers, Lightning Strike Aura, Reflect Beam. That's just a lot of pain. A lot of pain all stacked up. Oh crap, and here I said I wasn't going to contribute, but we know that Shieldy Gobs was going to waltz right on through anyway, so that is definitely not an AFK wave. It's worth a shot, you know. You can't AFK them all. But it's nice when you can build it up to that point where you can be like, oh yeah, look at this. Sadly, I never quite made it there on this map, but we're still steamrolling it pretty darn well. We got a big push coming from over here, it looks like. Are they all gonna die? They're bunching up. Bunching up pretty heavy right there. Looking good. They all dead. 87 mobs left. We still got a big push coming from that far side. Here comes our headstrong buttheads. Wrecked, but looks like that one died. And then just kind of wait for these flyers to evaporate. There's one more assassin in there that just wants to kill me again. So we'll let this guy in. Ooh, he took me down low, but didn't get me there all the way. Anyway, there we go, y'all. That is floor number 485 in the Ramparts. A little Onslaught. It wasn't terrible, I guess. It's just not my favorite game mode. That is for sure. But you all said you wanted to see more Onslaught. There you go. There is floor 485. So thank you all a ton for watching. Make sure to click that like button. Please subscribe. And I will be back soon with more Dungeon Defenders 2. Thanks again. I'll see you then.